So yesterday we talked about Microsoft Azure, and we touched the first topic, which is your like unit 1 and 2 of the modules we have covered, right? Let me bring up the syllabus. Okay. So we were discussing about cloud concepts, correct?
Yes.
And in the cloud concepts, we have talked about described cloud concepts, that is already completed. Then describe Azure architecture and service is also completed.
Yeah.
Now let's jump on. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
This was done. And this is the one like we need to do.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
That is cloud service type. Okay.
Yeah. We need to module 3.
All right. So let's go into the same and discuss further over the theory, and then we will move for the practical also today. Okay. Fine. So let's touch the next topic. I hope you are able to see my screen.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is cloud service types. Okay. In the cloud service type, if you remember, yesterday I was describing about one diagram, right? So if I show you, let me Azure.com. Let me go over there and let me show you. Like here, website, solutions, or let me write down Azure fundamentals AZ900. Okay. And if you go there, yeah, this is the link. You will get this link, don't worry. Okay. And if you remember, in this cloud computing, okay, we have this stuff, then benefit, and we are talking about cloud service types. Here, if you see, I need to check that diagram so that I can show you that diagram. And here you go, this diagram. Okay. So if you remember, infrastructure as a service, PaaS is platform as a service, SaaS is software as a service. We described about these three terms yesterday, right? And when we are talking about IaaS, which is infrastructure as a service, this is the most flexible category for the cloud service, okay, where you can see maximum amount of control is with customer, right? If you see here, the legends, so Microsoft is owning this one, which is from here to here. Rest, if you see, is with whom? With customer. So if you talk about operating system, any kind of networking, you need to do whatever application you are deploying, okay, and you wanted to make some kind of infrastructure with respect to the identity and directory, it is purely in your hand. It's not into service provider, right? For sure. If you talk about the upper layer responsibilities like accounts, devices, information, and data, that is always with user. Reason being, the data is yours. It cannot be controlled by CSP. Okay, but main thing is here in this layer. If you see here, the responsibility varies with respect to the CSP and the customer. Okay. If you see the lower one always is maintained by whom in these three? By CSP. If you see the upper one,
CSP full form is Cloud
cloud
Service Provider,
service
right?
provider. Yeah. So it can be any. It can be Azure. It can be Google or whatever. Because these are the common terms. Huh? That is the
Okay.
reason. If you see the upper one, the responsibilities to
Customer.
whom? To the customer. But who is the game changer? This layer, where the responsibility varies, right? So upper one we will ignore, lower one we will ignore because that is fine. That is common for all. But here is the one which is putting out the difference. And in this, if you see, IaaS is something which is like for IaaS model, provider is only responsible for maintaining the hardware and network connectivity, maybe for internet, for physical security, bit like that. Rest all the things is customer, operating system installation, configuration, maintenance, network configuration, database, storage configuration, blah, 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 blah. Everything is with customer. Okay, that is how your IaaS is. I hope you are getting this point. Now, what are the common scenarios when we need to use IaaS is bit like lift and shift migration. Okay, so there is a term named as lift and shift, which means, let us say there is my physical data center. In this physical data center, I have couple of the resources. The same resources I need to build upon on the cloud. Okay, so I will just buy the bit like I'm renting that kind of resources from the cloud and simply moving the things from the on-prem to the running IaaS infrastructure. Are you getting my point? So bit like for the testing, for the development, these stuff is very, I will say, uh, relevant. Okay, because they people need to do such kind of development or testing in details or in regular basis.
Okay.
No question.
Okay. Uh, we can proceed.
Then second is platform as a service, which I described you yesterday, which is bit like a middle ground in renting the space in data center. Okay. If you see in PaaS, half of the partial of the services, even the operating system is fully managed by CSP, but rest of the stuff, if you see, halfly maintained by customer and halfly maintained by whom? By CSP. So what is that? In PaaS, PaaS environment, the cloud provider maintain the physical infrastructure, physical security, connection to the internet, but they also maintain the operating system, maybe middleware, maybe development tools, maybe business intelligence services. You don't need to worry about licensing, patching of the operating system. Who is doing that? Your like CSP is doing that. So PaaS is well suited to provide a complete development environment. And since it is a shared responsibility model, as I told you, so responsibility will always varies in these three scenarios. So the maximum people who use it is from the development framework. They don't want to give a shit about network. They don't want to think about what the inbuilt or the lower end applications are. They just wanted to utilize those kind of stuff, and they want to put maybe their own data on the same. They want to mine their data, finding insight, pattern, predict some outcomes, analyzing something because of some kind of business or maybe for investment returns or other decisions. So they don't want to make go into such a stuff that okay they are doing everything by themselves. No. So you can think like Excel macro is the PaaS. So macro is already there. you need not to do something for the macro, but you are utilizing macro for your own purpose. Okay. Have you ever worked on Excel macro?
No.
It's all right. It's a feature of Excel.
Okay.
Okay. Where you can put couple of the formulas and it will be gonna bring out some kind of information from the Excel itself automatically.
Mm. Okay. Yeah.
Right. And the last, as you can see, is SaaS, where maximum everything is with whom? With CSP. So it is a complete solution or a product from the CSP you can think about. Okay. So you are renting a fully developed application. Okay. Bit like email. You are using Gmail, Outlook, or whatever. Okay. So that Gmail is, do you have any control on that? No.
No.
Who is building? But maybe Google is building it, Outlook, maybe Microsoft is building it, or maybe different vendors we can talk about. So such kind of WhatsApp is SAS solution. Google Drive, SAS solution. Some other drive maybe SAS solution. So it means that you are not doing anything. You are just utilizing the same for your own purpose. Okay.
Okay.
Let's maybe you can read about the same stuff you can able to see here. Okay. Now, okay, let's come to this.
Which cloud service is more suited for lift and shift navigation for more purpose deployment. Long-term to cloud for development should be infra.
Yes,
Cloud. What type of cloud service type would the finance and expertise tracking solution? Finance and expense. You don't need to touch. Maybe platform or software. I think it should be as software because they don't need to track many things.
correct, correct. So if you will see, you are right. Okay.
Okay.
So this is somewhat maybe you are now building up all of the stuff by yours. Now, before going ahead,
Hmm.
what I will say, you please, I will be gonna share this file with you. Okay, don't worry. You please go to portal.azure.com.
Okay.
Just go in
So,
your laptop, write down portal.azure.com.
um,
Maybe if I will go like this, portal.azure.com, it will be showing me like this. Okay, because I am already logged in, so it is getting me logged in. For you, there should be a sign up button. It should be showing like this to you. Okay, can you see this?
I can see in your page from my side, its page is not loading. Just give me a while.
Not an issue. You can write down portal Azure.
Okay. I type of the website name
Not an issue, not an
portal.azure.com. Okay, it is going to login page, Microsoft Online.
issue. Right, right.
Login with
See
Microsoft.
my screen. See my screen.
Okay, yeah, same here.
Such kind of screen should be showing to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you have already Outlook or such kind of account, okay, if you have already that, you can log in. If you don't have, click on create one.
Okay.
Maybe you can click on create one.
We need to create, or if we already have, we can use it.
Yeah, yeah, you can use. Otherwise, click on create one.
Create one.
After that, you can see such screen should be visible to you.
Mm, Let me create one. Where is it? Create one.
Can you see such kind of screen?
Create your Microsoft account. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what you can do is you can write down an email and after that, write down netminion@outlook.com, and it will be going to show you like this. There are some options. If you just click on this button, it will show
Hmm.
you Hotmail or Outlook, whatever you want to use. You can use that.
Okay.
Like in my case, I just use netminion@outlook.com.
Okay. First, let me try with the existing one. Is that
You
okay?
can,
You
yeah,
can
yeah.
try.
You-
Uh, See whether it works.
Have you able to log in? Gautam?
Okay, so now I try to create the account. I forgot the password for the old one. So I'm just creating
Mm-hmm.
the account.
Mm-hmm.
So do we need to choose the exact location for current location or
Where the location is coming? Is the location coming to you? And if location is coming,
can you hear me?
you may choose your hometown.
Hello.
Are you able to hear me? Hello. Are you able to hear me?
Hello.
Yes. Are you able to hear me?
Oh, two chats. Um,
Are you able to hear me, Gautam? Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Can you hear me
Yes.
now?
I can hear you now.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Have you logged in to the
Uh,
uh,
okay. Uh, I forgot the old password. I'm creating the new account.
mm,
So in that the location should be the same as the current location or
no, no, you can choose your maybe hometown. If it is India,
uh,
you can choose India. Like here,
okay.
I think.
Okay. Yeah, first name. Yes. Next, let's do
Add
the
the
human.
add the name. Then maybe you can skip this step to for the fingerprint. If you want to have the passkey, you can. Okay. And
Yeah,
once you've done everything,
it's going to complete.
yeah,
Sign in faster with your face, fingerprint, or pin. Skip for
you can
now.
you can skip also. You can maybe select that depending upon.
Okay, now the page is loaded. Yeah.
Okay. So are you able to see the same page like it is showing on the my screen?
Yes.
That is great. As I told you, there are hundred of services in the Azure. Okay,
Mm, mm,
like Azure provide artificial intelligence, machine learning, storage, lot of services. Okay,
okay.
so here you can use everything, but for the same, you need a something named as subscription. Can you see this key? You need a subscription. Okay. So very first thing is Azure account, which you have created. Now you need to have some subscription. There can be multiple subscription as you can see from the, there is some subscription for 12 months. It is named as uh, Azure free trial. There can be some kind of Microsoft Elentra. There can be for students, there is some free services. There are a lot of, subscription methods, but you should have one subscription always for making any of the resource or the resource group. Now what you can do, like you can see here also a subscription thing is there. You can click from here also add, and can you see there is a free trial and there is pay as you go. About the same I talked about yesterday, right? So if you select here, select this offer, so it will be gonna give you such kind of page. So it will be talk about Azure setup. Can you see like how you are utilizing it? Maybe company name, phone name, give you some kind of details. Or whenever you are going to the home, even from here also you can select, like you can click on start. When you click on start, there is an option try Azure for free. Okay, from anywhere you can go. Click over there. Then whatever is suitable for you, you can select one of them. Okay, for use in connection with organization, university, research group, NGO, whatever. Okay, you can use like personal use also. Give the country detail, take your first name, last name. Then if you are using organization, you need to put which organization is this. Okay, you can take the name. Then maybe you can put the country of the organization if you are using for the organization. Here it is showing the email ID, phone number, PAN ID. So these all details you need to use. After that, you need to just solve the quiz, click on next, and a quiz will come in front of you that rotate this in the direction where it is, and it is the correct direction. You can click on submit. Are you getting my point?
Yeah, okay. Something like captcha.
Yeah. Then you need to click on submit. Once you click the submit, it will ask another one. So again, you just see which is the best suitable. Click on the next, and it is
Uh,
saying that okay, verification is complete. Once your verification is completed, click on the next, and these fields are uh, like
phone number.
yeah. So what I can do, I need to check the phone number and phone number. Here is my phone number. I can put my phone number over there. Company name again, Netminion Solutions. By the way, you please complete your words because I am just showing you. Okay. Then you need
Okay,
to
so
put address
I just
information.
want to know if I create, it will be only 30 days, right? After that, it will not go.
So it will be USD 200 credit. Only
Uh,
this USD 200 is valid for 30 days. Okay. After
okay.
that, you have 20 plus popular service active for 12 months and free monthly amount of 65 plus always free services. So these are the subscription based, like the free subscription, what we are talking about, it will be gonna, help you out with respect to that.
Okay, what is the next? First thing is okay. The other three items, right? Fourth one is spending as we
It,
whatever we use. What about the
it,
first, second, and third? The free monthly amount and free monthly amounts of 65.
it is saying that your credit card or debit card will not charge
Yeah,
until
this one I
you are
understand
going
as
for pay
pay
as
as we
you
go.
go subscription. So
Okay,
by
the
default,
second.
you are selecting what? You are selecting free account.
Hmm,
Okay. In this
yeah.
free account, very first time, as a good
Hmm,
gesture, they are giving you 200 USD credit.
okay.
Let's use that credit for this certification. Okay.
Okay.
So that is what I am saying you. Just go ahead and do, configure these all steps.
Okay. Mhm.
If you have doubt anywhere, you can ask.
Okay. I'm just doing it.
Parallelly, I am doing on. I am showing you on my screen as
Okay. I am doing it in my laptop.
well. Sure, sure.
I just want to check, is this account creation is something related to certification? So is the name should be exact same as the name of it?
Yeah, yeah. No, name should be always same.
No, I mean, for, since I am in Singapore, right, my name will also be with my father's name will be there. It's a full name will be different as compared to in India proof name. So that's why
No,
I
no.
just want.
I mean to say, whatever your certification name is,
Ah,
I hope that is good thing. You need to use only that name, whatever is
uh,
there in the certification.
oh, okay.
Once it is done, do let me know. I need to talk about, exercise.
Ah,
We
okay.
need to go for one of the lab exercise. Any issue coming?
After I give my address, it has been loading, and now it is, yeah, the payment page is being loaded.
All right. So in the payment page, you need to put your maybe credit card. Okay. And you
Uh,
can just click on next. It will ask for some verification, maybe for 1 or 2 rupees. You need to say, you need to give that details and they will not deduct more. Don't worry.
Protect your account, enable multi-fan block more to identify attacks. Mr. Compromising, take action now to secure. Is it mandatory to take the two-factor authentication while signing up itself?
I will say it is good to have the two-factor authentication.
Um, I think so. Without that, we cannot able to proceed because I don't have
Hmm.
the only the Gmail. So if I create it, then later I cannot create the other account. That's why.
I'm sorry.
No, is it possible to use with the Gmail to open this
You can,
account?
you can, you can. Yes, you can.
Okay, but I want to skip this two-factor. We cannot skip, right?
See, I don't know what is the problem with two-factor authentication because it is good for the security. Later on,
Yeah.
if you are
Oh,
using
okay.
it for your,
No, yeah, I understand that. But I thought later, if after some time, if I need to create, since it is for 1 month only, we can use, right? So if we can create with the other account, means we this will not be created, or that's why I'm just thinking of it. Nothing more than that.
okay,
Anyway, let me add my Gmail as this. Yeah, gmail.com. Okay. Code. Save. Please check your verify for additional steps needed to exploring. Yeah, now I can able to see the quick start center page.
that's great. So can you share your screen with me
Yeah,
once?
yes. Zoom, share. I have sent a request to you.
Okay. Can you again share?
Reshare. Let me reshare again. Let me know if you can see it.
I can see it. Yes. Great. So now if I can see, you have this access. Okay, great. Can you give me the controls?
How to give it zoom here,
On the top, there should be some control something.
layout. uh, Let me see in Zoom participants. Anything? No. Um, God. No. I think you can request.
Where is the request option? That
Um, I'm not sure where we can directly provide access.
this Zoom should have this option, you know.
Yeah,
Post
earlier it will be easier. Now a longer time for me. I used it.
it's all right. Let me quickly check. Give me a minute, I'm checking.
Okay.
By the way, can you go to the subscription, write down subscription in the search?
Here?
On the top, also there is a search button. Can you see? On the top,
Here. Yeah.
write down subscription. Can you see? Can you see? No, no, it's coming. It's coming. The very first click over there.
Okay.
Can you see there is one Azure subscription is showing to you now?
Yeah.
So this is somewhat is the subscription which is
Mm.
allowed on your account. Click on that.
Okay.
Now this is your Azure subscription. Okay. Under this Azure subscription, if you see there is activity log, IAM, tags, and bit like a lot of things over there. Can you see
Okay.
that?
Yeah.
Okay. Just give me 1 minute.
Okay.
Let me try to, use my card or just 1 minute. Huh?
Okay. Okay.
Let me probably check with my card if I can log in and I can create some kind of account. Just 1 minute.
Okay.
Otherwise, it will be tough to show you. Okay, I'm sharing my screen with you.
Oh,
Do let
okay.
me once my screen is visible to you. Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, I can able to see screen now.
So as I showed you, you can just click on write subscription. Click on subscription and you can see there is Azure subscription which I activated before 1 minute. Okay, and you can see what is the plan. So this is Azure free plan. Okay, you can see there. This is your subscription ID. What is the status it is showing you? Okay, and it is maybe giving you the spending rate and forecast cost by resource, okay, top products, whatever you used. And then you can see there are a lot of stuff inside into your subscription. Can you see that?
Yes.
So how the hierarchy is? The hierarchy is like, first of all, it will be your subscription. Okay. Let us say you should have your account. Once you have account, you can have your subscription. And there can be multiple subscription also for sure into one account. Okay. There can be a number of subscription. So once you have subscription, under the subscription, you can have resource group, which is the grouping of the resource. And there you can create a lot of resources. Okay. There are some nice pics also, which you can able to see later on. I will be gonna show you, but this is one thing. Now, if you see this, if I will go to the home again, you can see this is your portal Azure portal. Okay, screen or the home. You will be able to see home like this. Whenever you write down portalazure.com, it will be bit like this. Currently, I don't have anything. It is saying create a resource, but I don't have anything. If you see, there is a button which is bit like Cloud Shell. Can you see that?
Cloud shell. Yeah.
Click on this Cloud Shell. Once
Okay.
you click on this Cloud Shell, it will ask which mode you are comfortable with. Some people can be
That's your
comfortable
cloud.
with Bash, some maybe with Azure. Okay, let us say I am selecting Bash. It is saying select the subscription. Okay, no storage requirement is needed. I am selecting a subscription and I am saying that okay, apply. Once I am doing it, I can make it like lower or smaller or bigger, howsoever I want. So you can see it is now trying to interact with that subscription and it will open something for me. Are you getting my point?
Oh, okay.
And here you go. You can see type AZ to use Azure CLI, type help about the Cloud Shell. And you can see it is showing my name. When it is showing my name, it means I am into the bash. If I need to use PowerShell, I can write down PWSH PowerShell. And you can see I am going into the PowerShell.
Okay.
Okay. Again, if I need to go into the bash, I can, in the PowerShell, you can see there is PS is written over there and it is showing me the directory.
That's true.
Again, I
Okay.
can go into the bash and I can go back to my bash. From here, you can see there is switch to PowerShell. Click on confirm
Um, where did
here
you
on
click it? Oh, switch
here
to.
on
Oh,
the
okay, okay, okay. Ah,
here on the top, and you will be
okay.
gonna go to the PowerShell. Okay.
Okay.
If again click over there and you just confirm that no, I wanted to go to the bash. You will go again to the bash mode.
Okay.
I hope so far it is very simple. No questions. You can restart
Okay.
it, you can manage the file, you can use the web preview, and you can click on new session and it will be in the full page. Maybe you can say this stuff in the full page. Can you see that? Even you can
Yeah.
maximize minimize
The
from here.
CLI session has been in a full page.
Right, right, right.
Okay.
So
Let's
this
say if I click on restart, the session will be cleared and then session will be
uh,
created, or it is
uh,
like restart. It's like my session, my complete session will be restarted, or the
correct.
CLI session only will be restarted.
Right. So if you see here, the CLI session, if you just click over there, you can see uh, the same stuff. Now, let us say if I need to check something, okay, what I can do, I can write down like this, AZ, and I can say version. So what is my Azure version? Can you see it is giving me the output in some kind of format? Okay. So this is bit like JSON format we used to say. So there is some output which is coming in front of us. Okay. That what is the Azure CLI, what is the version. Okay. Now, if I need to switch on bash, let us say, I'm just clicking on bash and let me restart it. So what it is saying, restart the Cloud Shell will terminate your current session and create a new. I said that okay. So it will just restart my whole session. Okay.
Will there be any impact? Let's say if it is in production, if we execute this command, will there be any impact
You
of
are
it?
only
Or
restarting. You are just, it is bit like you are closing the putty and starting it again.
oh, okay, okay,
Okay. So you are
okay,
just logging into again. So here it is saying,
okay.
if you want to write down something, you can write down with AZ command. Now, what I can do, I can click like date. You can see it is showing me the date. I can say interact. There is an interactive mode also. Let me show you. AZ interactive, and I can click on enter. So this AZ interactive is bit like, I don't know if you have ever worked on some kind of ID. Okay, these I by default it is yes. Let me click on yes first. Okay, so there is integrated development environment named as IDE, which used to show you the command like if you need to write down something, bit like that. It is really helpful for some of the people. So you can go for the Azure CLI interactive mode also. This is interactive mode I am going into. It is loading over there. Okay. So this is somewhat like uh, you
Something like
whenever the
PyCharm or something, right?
correct Sublime, PyCharm, even your Microsoft what is that? Visual Studio Code, like that.
Okay. Yeah. So the thing that will have additional, they have their basic all the commands, so we can execute type the
True.
command faster. Is that
Yes,
something related to
yes,
that?
yes. Yes. You are right. Now let us say if I am writing down A, can you see
Uh,
all
yeah.
the A related command are there, and even it is telling you this command is doing
Mm,
what, right? Let us say
mm,
account. If you see, it is telling the okay what you want with account. You want to clear something, list something. Maybe it is showing you like what list will do.
mm,
If I am writing, if I am putting enter, I need not to prepend it with AZ. Why? Because I am already in the cloud interactive mode. So AZ is not required. So you can see it is showing you all the details, whatever you are looking for. That okay, what is the name, what is the user type, blah blah blah, what kind of subscription. Are you getting my point? Similarly,
mm.
I was checking Azure version. Now here, when I am saying VER, okay, let us say, let me write down again, V. So you can see from even the it is giving me all the commands related to the V. I can select through the lower arrow that I wanted to go for version. If I click on enter, it is much faster, maybe you can say. Okay.
Okay.
Any questions so far?
So far should be okay.
So this is your first exercise. You can see all of these exercise into your documents also, which over the same link. Okay, I will be gonna share you that link. Don't worry. So we are just going or following all the blueprints from the Microsoft. Okay.
Okay.
If no questions, maybe we can go ahead and we can talk about more of the stuff. So I showed you how this complete shell is like it's a web portal look like. I talked about this CLI. I talked about this PowerShell and the bash. I hope it's very easy with no questions.
Okay. Let's say if I execute, if I just get into with the shell or bash, will that be also considered to be as usage of resources?
No. There is no
No,
usage of
it's it's not considered to be as a
no.
usage of resources, right? Okay.
Until you are creating something,
Mm.
there are no resources. Don't worry. So
Okay.
you can see this is my subscription created 8 minutes
Mm,
ago. If I will click
yeah.
on this subscription, okay, can you see? Is there something it is showing? No.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
current cost is zero. Forecast is zero.
Okay.
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 So it's
Okay.
not showing you anything, right?
Okay.
If you go on to the resources, are you able to see any resource?
No.
Yeah. The reason is because in this subscription, you don't have anything.
Okay.
Okay. So don't worry about the usage or something like that. Okay. Now let's move ahead. So I hope no issues so far. Let's proceed and
Mm,
do the like I have provided you the exercise details. Now you need to understand something that whenever you create your own data center, okay, you have your own data center. So in the data center, there can be multiple racks. Every rack can have different power supply. It can have its own power supply. It can have its own power supply. It can have its own power supply. They can have their different cooling services also. Okay. But
Services.
generally, they will have a, they may have a single, they can be into different floor also, right? Now, Azure is also doing such kind of same thing, dedicated racks, dedicated power, cooling, networking, right? So there are Azure infrastructure around the world, okay? And in this data center, they are doing a lot of things. Now, to make you understand like how this global infrastructure work, probably let me show you with infrastructure map here. So you just click on datacenters.microsoft.com. Here you can see the backbone of the Microsoft Cloud, our data center. Can you see there is some statistics it is showing you that we have 70 plus regions. We have 400 plus data center worldwide. Can you see that?
Yeah.
400 plus data center.
Mm.
And it is talking about how many 600K kilometers of the network. Click on this, explore the globe.
Explore the globe. Okay.
I will be going to talk about all of those things in a moment, but just I am showing you step by step. If you see, it is giving you a very nice pictorial way that how their regions, availability zones. If you see the legends, let me show you the legends. So it is United States. Okay. Can you see there is something named as geography? There
Yeah.
is something named as regions. Then there is something networking, POP, WAN links, and wind or solar, blah, blah, blah. And it is showing you all of the things over there. Okay. So you can see this is just moving around and giving you all of the details, right? If you want to remove something, maybe I don't want to see networking, I can remove networking and let me let me go ahead and see. It's a little bit slower.
I think it's
So
fetching the live information.
yeah, it's a lie.
So that's why it's getting slow.
uh, so maybe I can say I don't want pop. Then I don't want coming soon. Okay. It's getting refreshed. It's all right. So you can click on this view mode. View mode.
Okay.
It's really slow. It's all right. So can you see? I can see it as map, globe. I am already watching out. I can view it as a table also. Let me click on the table because that will be stable. Finally. So here you can see I am watching out all the geographies. But if you click, it is showing which geography you want to use. Africa, Asia Pacific. Okay, within Asia Pacific, there can be like you can see it, one location is East Asia, Southeast Asia, Southeast Asia 3, or there will be India also. Okay, like if I see India, India is also geography. So there are a lot of geographies or geographical region how they are divided. So geography is bit like maybe you can say uh, as a countries, okay, or maybe some kind of geographic regions we can say, okay. In the geography, if I will select all geography, you can see all the geographical stuff I am able to see. But if I wanted to check with respect to some, maybe United States, okay, so you can only able to see how many United States stuff is there. Can you see there is something named as region?
Yeah.
So there is regions within a geography. Geography is USA. So you can see this is USA. Then you can see there is a regions. Region is like Central US, East US 2, East US 3, North Central US, South Central US, West US, bit like that. Okay, there are, and it is even telling you which is opened when. Okay, you can see year opened. So from 2014, 2012, it is not yet launched. It will be keep coming soon. It is from 2008. So you can see where it is in Texas or where it is. So this is your location of the data center, this region. Okay. Now there are something named as region availability zone and data center. To maintain the highly reliability and regional requirement, you should have a region. So let us suppose this is your US. This is somewhat is your US system. Okay. And within this USA, there are different regions. Like here, there is East US2. Here, it is East US. Here, let us say it is Central US. Here, it is talking about West US. Here, maybe it is West US2. Are you getting my point? So,
Yeah.
these are the regions. And within region, maybe you can think about a geographical area which may have different availability zone or different data centers. Okay. And they keep intelligently assign and control the resource within these regions to ensure that workloads are appropriately balanced. Okay. When you deploy a resource in the Azure, you need to select a region. Are you getting my point? So some services or virtual machines, when you are writing down, when you are selecting something, it is available for some specific reason only. You cannot have those virtual machines if it is very bigger. Let us say it's only in the US region, not in the maybe Africa region. Okay. So some of the services are requiring a region. Some of the services don't require any kind of particular region. Okay. Any questions so far?
Okay, should be okay.
Fine. Then there is something named as availability zone. Availability zone means within a region, there can be some availability zone. There may or may not. So this availability zone means you can have one data center, two data center, or three data center. These three data centers are like 1, 2, 3 availability zone. Okay, are you getting my point? So there can be multiple availability zones. Within the availability zone, there can be two data center for sure. But these availability zones means physically separated data center within the Azure regions. So each availability zone is made up of one or more data center equipped with independent power, cooling, networking. So availability zone is maybe you can say isolation boundary. If one is getting down, another is working. And these all are connected with very high speed, maybe fiber optics or howsoever. Okay. So this is within the region I am talking about. So if I will say this is my region and this is my availability zone. So these availability zones are having, interaction with each other with a very, very high power connections. Okay. Fiber connections. So the resiliency will be taken care with respect to these. So when you are maybe using some kind of zones in your applications, okay, so you need to select which availability zone you are selecting in this particular region. So is that application, let us say, if it is into availability zone 1, so you need to, your resource is going where? In this availability zone 1 only. It can go into availability zone 3. It can go into any availability zone, whatever is available. There can be one, there can be two, there can be three. Different services or different regions can have different Azure that different availability zone. Then there is something named as regional pair. So this region can be pair of this. This region can be pair of this. Bit like that. There can be, different regional pair. So which means within the same geography, let us say US, Europe, Asia, within 300 miles, okay, at least 300 miles away, the two regions can make a pair of each other. If a region in a pair was affected by a natural disaster services, then automatically failover will be happening on the another region. So not all services automatically replicate. You need to understand. But yes, some of the services will automatically replicate, and then depending upon what you are going with. So regional pairs means within the geography, you have different regions. Within the regions, there are different region pairs. Any questions so far? So if I show
Can you
you,
go to the diagram, the whiteboard?
just give me a minute.
Ah,
So I am talking about region. Region have multiple availability zones. Okay. Availability zone means different racks, different database server, different connections, power supply, cooling, blah blah blah. Then you can have region pairs. Region pairs means within the geography there can be more than one region which are interacting with each other. Is this diagram clear to you?
yeah, it's clear. I just want to be sure. Uh, let's say if considered to be as a region as North India, okay. So in that
So
case,
no,
they
do not consider. Let me show you. Do not consider.
are considered to be
So
as a Delhi or some one specific location.
let me show you. Let me
Ah,
show you. Data center dot Microsoft platform. Let me show you there. Okay. Ah, maybe explore the globe again. And from here, let me maybe change the view to the table mode. Now you wanted to check the geography as India. These are the regions.
okay. Uh, my understanding is in that let's say we have in India only only these three locations. So let's say if
Only two locations are there
two
because one
locations
of
are
them
like one is coming
coming
soon.
soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's say if for this the India is the region let's say if region is India, in this
No,
case the
no, no,
Central
no,
India
no.
and South India they
Geography.
mentioned, right?
Geography is India.
Yeah. Geography is India. Here they mentioned as Central India and South India, right?
These are two
Let's
regions.
Yeah, two regions. Let's say if it is Central India, the one location is mentioned as Pune.
Pune.
Okay. In the
Pune.
same way, in the Central India,
Within Pune, there are three zones, three availability zones within Pune.
or within regions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Within Central India, there are three zones. Is this what
Yes.
zone is about,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So within Central India, we have three zones. So which comes under um, nearby Pune locations. So these are referred to as a zones, correct? The location here
So
mentioned to be as a zone,
think
right?
like
That's the
this.
case.
Think like this. This is
Hmm.
one region, and within
Yeah.
this region, we
Yeah.
have
We have
three
three
availability.
zones, three
And
availability
then
zones. Hmm.
yes, and then see this one.
Hmm.
The regions can be pair of each other.
Hmm. Okay. So in our other diagram, so it's a the Pune has three zones, and the other
Three
one is
zones.
in Chennai, South India, is will be linked with each other, right? If that is the case.
Chennai. So you need to check
No,
either it
I
is
mean in case of understanding, I'm just asking.
no. Wait. And your regions. If I show you the list of regions, so see here. Okay, there are
Hmm.
regions it is mentioning. Then it is talking about either it is paired region or no. It is showing you physical location, geography, and maybe the name. If you see the India, Why not India? Okay, here you go. If you see the India, it is saying that there is a central India and it is paired with whom? South India.
Start with South India. Okay.
Then it means in between these two regions, if I will go back to my here, in between these two regions, there is this connection. These are the paired regions. This yellow line. Okay. So this yellow line is representing a paired region line. It means there is some connectivity in between the regions also.
Okay. Something like a point-to-point link or fiber link, something will be there.
Whatever.
Okay.
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 Whatever they are using in the background that they will not disclose to us. Then second thing, one is where in Pune and one was where? One was in Pune, one was
Other
in
one is in
Chennai.
Chennai.
Okay. So you can see where they are. Then within the region, there are availability zones. And in Pune, there are 3 availability zones. So let us say this is Pune region. And in Pune, there is a very big distance. And maybe within 100 kilometers or so, okay, they are having maybe some bit like this. They are having different data centers.
Okay.
Okay. So there are 3 data center in Pune region. And then this Pune region is also paired with Chennai region. Is this point clear now?
Yeah.
So additional advantage of regional pair is if an extensive Azure outage occurs in one region, even though in one region there are 3 data centers, but let us say if there is issue in the whole region, then planned Azure updates are rolled out if there are maybe some kind of updates. So then even plan updates are rolled out within a region to minimize the downtime or risk of the application out. So within a geography, there are regions. Within the regions, there are availability zones. So it is a bit like the hierarchy.
Okay. So within the region that
Later on, I
yeah.
will talk about Azure set also. So that means like within the data center, there are different racks. Okay, and those racks will have their own power supply or bit like cooling mechanism or networking mechanism or security mechanism. So even availability set means like you can have different racks wise also you can have redundancy. Getting my point?
Yeah.
So their
The
hierarchy is
complete rack
very
setup.
sorry.
The complete rack setup, including the
Yeah,
power supply fan, whatever be
yeah,
using, the
yeah,
same rack will be
yeah,
used in the other one.
yeah. So let us say if they are doing some kind of changes on a rack basis. If both of the resources are here, your both resources will down. But if one VM is here, VM is here, even if this is down, this is up. Okay. So within one region, within one availability zone, you can have maybe some sort of high availability mechanism which you can adopt. Although if you don't want to go if you wanted to go for a specific region, you can select one availability zone and the another availability zone for different VM. Or you can select one VM over here and one VM over here within the same region. Getting my point? So it depends like how you are architect, like how your architecture team is, thinking about the resource alignment.
Okay. Let's say if anything we did in if we want what are the things that are in the zone 1, it will automatically be replicated to the zone 2 as well, or it's completely a two different things.
Yeah, that is a two different things.
Or two different things.
Because
Okay.
the application the custom application, what you are running out, probably that is a separate story that you need to maintain. It's not the cloud service provider responsibility to replicating your data. Okay. But if you are saying, okay, this is my database data, it should be replicated, that will be replicated.
Okay.
Means it depends. what you are choosing, what kind of services you are choosing.
Okay.
Fair enough. Now there is something named as sovereign regions, which means like if some of the organizations like DoD for your US or any government organization, if you talk about, for the legal and the compliance purposes, they want to have isolated instance for the Azure. They don't want to use the same instance what other public is using. So for them, there can be a different region at all. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
So there, like you cannot
It's
mix
like an
them.
isolated region, right? For
Uh,
them to use a isolated region or separate region
Isolate.
for,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes. So
that will
that is
not be
named
a
as
part of region or zone will not, it will not be comes under
no
it. The complete region
normal
will be used for the
normal
specific
people
purpose.
cannot go. Yeah, normal people cannot go. Okay.
Okay.
Or cannot
So
use that.
they will name separate to them like military zone, US zone or something. They will
Maybe
have it and they will
whatever.
be using it.
But
Whatever, something
those
like
are
that.
also data center in the background, but dedicatedly for them.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. What's that name?
Now
That is called as
sovereign region.
oh, sovereign region. Okay.
Hmm. So anything when you are creating something, it is named as resource,
Hmm.
right? Anything. So the basic building block of your Azure is the resource, like virtual machine, like virtual network, database, any service. That is resource. When you are creating some resource, okay, this becomes like is a resource group, right? So resource group means you are grouping something, yeah? Resource group simply a grouping of the resources that you are creating a resource and you need to place it into a resource group because at the last, when I need to delete a resource group, all the resources will gonna go from there. Getting my point? So some resources may be moved between the resource group one to resource group two, but it depends. But it is good to give a structure. So whenever you're doing this, the very first thing is the resource. Then there is a resource group, like resource group for the dev environment, for the prod environment, for the test environment, bit like that. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Then
Okay.
then this will be a part of this whole stuff will be a part of these resource groups. Any resource group you are creating is the part of subscription, which we created before some time. Remember?
Hmm. Yeah.
So in Azure, subscription are a unit of management, billing, scalement. So let us say if you have a HR department, they can have their own subscription with respect to the HR subscription. If you have, let us say, test department, okay, for the testing, R&D maybe, you have R&D subscription for production, prod subscription for development, dev subscription or whatever. Okay. So you can have different subscription in one account. So Azure subscription will link into whom it will link into Azure account. So that is the hierarchy. I hope you able to understand. Now,
Yeah.
with respect to the subscriptions, different subscription will have different billing cycle. Different subscription will have generate their different billing report, invoice, and you will be able to understand that okay, which department is giving this amount because that resources are gonna used by whom? That particular department. So one thing is billing or commercial. Second thing is your control boundary. So if you don't want to interact maybe with your HR team with your sales team or bit like that, you should have a distinct Azure subscription policies. So in your business, you will see a Azure account. Then within that Azure account, there will be a boundary set on the level of the subscription. And for sure, the billing and all of those things will be the part of. Any question? Am I
So
audible?
overall, we split it
Ah,
in terms of resource group and subscription. So this subscription helps to monitor what's the charges or what's the payment for each of the separate groups like
see,
HR or
resource different resources are coming in the resource group.
Resource group
Then
goes to
resource
subscription.
groups are subscription, and then subscriptions are the part of Azure account.
Azure account.
This
So
is
this
your
Azure
organization.
account, yeah, this Azure account will manage us which team or whichever group that we manage in under the resource
Let
group,
us
right?
say
So those,
your organization has Azure account. Then you have different environments like development, testing, security, HR, sales, whatever you name. For them, there should be different billing. Okay, the subscription, depending upon the subscription level, you can even put the limit also that, okay, your limit is only 50,000. Okay, you can track the cost based on your need. You can have like full control with respect to the security. So that is how your Azure subscriptions will come into the picture.
okay, yeah,
Any question?
okay, should be here.
Okay. So this is your hierarchy. Now let me maybe show you the same. So resource group I already talked about. Subscription I talked about. Here, this picture. On the top, there is something named as management group. Okay. So management group means like um, as a complete on the all subscription, if you wanted to put some kind of access policies, compliance or something, okay, as a whole, maybe on the top of subscription, there is something named as management group. Under the management group, you can see, so you can see this is management group. Then you can see there are two subscription, okay, which is wash out. You can see as a key they are showing, and here this is one for HR, for IT, for marketing, bit like that. Within the subscription, you can see there are, like there can be apps, there can be prods, and then there can be there can be some resources under the geo region 1 or geo region 2, bit like that. Okay. And within one, you can be clubbed into a complete hierarchy. Okay.
Okay, so even the subscription comes under the group area also, right? If that's the case.
Management group. So management group is bit like a complete on the complete, solution. You can put some kind of uh, policy based, uh, maybe whatever you want to apply some policies or hierarchy on the hierarchical level, you can. Okay. If no question, let me maybe go ahead and show you here. If you need to create a resource, you can click over there.
Okay.
What kind of resource you want to have, it will be gonna show you over there from the marketplace. You can see that. Okay. But let us
Okay.
say the very basic is virtual machine. I can say virtual machine I wanted to use. I can click on virtual machine and I can just search for it. Are you getting my point? So
Okay.
you are able to see there is some virtual machine which is showing to you. Okay. You can click over there and there is a virtual machine which is showing to you. Here it is asking for what is your subscription? Not showing. I can select from here also. Okay? I can just click on create a resource from here also. However you want to find out, you can. Let me check again why it's showing me there. Okay. Click on create. I wanted to create a virtual machine. Here you can see now it is selecting my subscription. So my subscription name is Azure subscription 1. Then you need to click on resource group because I don't have any. I can click on new and here I can say test resource group. Okay, it is showing me that okay, it is available because I don't have any, so it will not gonna show me. Then what is your virtual machine? Now I can say my virtual machine or whatever you wanted to take the name. Now here you see the region, it is selecting the UK South. Probably I wanted to check for the India. I will select like India. In the India, it is recommending me the central India. I can select. Then availability zone. Okay. Even scale set and this availability set, maybe we will be gonna talk about later on. Here it is saying which availability zone you wanted to go for. Let it be by default zone 1. Security type, leave default for now. Okay. Then you can see there is image which is showing Ubuntu. Let it be the same. I don't want to use anything else. Okay. And if you go down, it is showing the free service eligibility. If you see there, there are all of the, different sizes are there, but I don't want to go in the same way. Here it is showing SSH key. You can click on password. It is saying give the username. I am selecting as Netminion. Password, maybe Netminion. Uh, okay. So let me use Netminion at 123. Now Netminion at 123. What happened? Netminion at 123. No. Netminion at 123. Okay. Now I don't want to gonna go on to this part. Okay. Let's leave this for now. I am selecting as none, and I can just click on review and create. Okay. I'm just skipping up all these other points. So here you can see my Azure subscription is 1, resource group is this, region is this, what is the availability zone, blah, 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 all of those things it is showing to. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Once the validation will happen, okay, it is running the final validation. Once the validation will be happen, it means your virtual machine will be up. Okay. And see, validation happened. You can click on create, and it will take some time, but your virtual machine will be up. And that is C. You can see initializing the development. So that is how very fast how you are able to do, you are able to create your virtual machine within some minutes. So that is how you can see this. It is showing you initializing the development. It is running. Okay. So even if I will go to the home and I am checking something else, I can click over there and I can see that what is the status. Okay. So here you can see this is done. So it is showing you development name. It is showing you what is the subscription. It is talking about what is the resource group. And here you can see it is showing you something is created. If you go to the next step, it is talking about setup auto shutdown, check the monitoring, run some kind of scripting, but leave it for now. Can you see there is some live? I can see. Okay. Let it happen because it is still running. Can you see that? Still running.
Yeah.
And now it is done. You can click on go to the resource from here, anywhere. I'm just clicking on go to the resource and just closing that. It is saying my VM virtual machine agent status is not ready currently, but this is a Linux based machine. This is the public IP. If I will check with this public IP, is there some live? Okay. DNS name is not configured. This is the subscription. This is the property it is showing to me. Okay. And you can see there is a lot of things it is showing to you. Now, maybe what about the putty? No. Okay. Let me check with the putty. Is it throwing some light? Even if not, don't worry. I will, not tomorrow, maybe in the next class, I will be gonna show you what is the problem. But by default, I'm just showing. Is this point clear to you?
Okay. So if we need to access, we need to use that public IP to access, or we need to
No,
access
no.
through the
We
portal
we
only.
we can go through that public IP. Now, if I will go onto the home, can you see
Mm.
this? It is showing me
Yes.
this stuff. Okay.
Mm.
Even in the all resources, I can go and I can check my all resources, whatever resources I have. It is showing me what is the location, what is the resource group, what all about the things. I can click over there. I can delete everything. It is saying enter delete.
Mm.
Just copy, enter that, give that name, and delete. And by doing so, all the resources what you have done will be gonna delete it. So it is only one thing what you did over there, but in the background they are creating virtual network, they are setting up virtual IP, they are setting up some Ubuntu machine, network interfaces, they are assigning some kind of disk. So if in production environment you need to do such things, it will even for the testing, think about how much time it will take. Maybe months. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
So how the cloud is useful, I hope you are able to understand like how soon we can do these kind of things very quickly.
Mhm. Okay. So we deleted. If we need to power down the device, also we can power off the devices, right?
We can. So I just deleted all the resources. If you see, there should be a resource group. Let me delete those as well. Copy this name, give this name, delete. So this is a bit like a 2FA. Okay. Now test RG also. I want to delete. I can click over there, delete it, copy this, give this name, click on delete. So now, since I don't have any resource, so there will be no billing. So whenever you are doing lab, please delete everything so that it is not showing to you. So if I will click on all resources after some time, I won't be able to see anything over there. Can you see that?
Okay.
So everything is now deleted.
So how we can confirm whether if all is being deleted by clicking on home and then all resources option is there, or
There is, can you see that? It is showing you on the home, there is all resources
okay,
option.
all resources.
So you can click over there and you can. Now, if I show you uh, Azure fundamentals, okay. If I will go there, I just talked about the module one, and in the module one, let's go to the assessment. So, will you tell the very first?
How many resource group can a resource be in the same time? Resource and resource one.
Mm-hmm.
How many
What
resource
happened?
group? Okay, what happens to the resources within the remote? What happens to the resources within the remote resource group when an action or setting at a resource group level is applied? What happens to the resource within the resource group? An action or setting at a resource group level is applied. Current resources inherited the setting, but the future resources don't. Future resources inherit the setting. Current one, the setting applied. The setting is applied to current and future resources.
Okay, so that is your answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
What Azure feature replicates resource across region that are at least 30 miles away? 30 miles away. It should
300.
be
300.
300 miles. It should be region availability or sovereign. Sovereign is not. It should be region pairs. Mm,
So that is what is the power of learning. Good, you are able to understand this. Okay.
Okay.
Any questions so far?
Should be okay.
So this is module 1 from the unit 2. We have done. Maybe rest we will be doing on the next weekend. Till then, take care of yourself and your family. If you have any question, feel free to.
Okay. So where can I find the recorded videos? From your team will be sending the email for it.
Yeah. Myra ma'am will be gonna share all of these details, how you can have these recordings. Okay.
Okay.
Any other question?
No, the today my account is being created, right? So from today it will be considered to be as 30 days for $200
Yes.
we can use it.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Sure. If no questions, maybe we are good to close them. Thank you for your
Thank
time.
you.
We'll meet you next weekend. Bye.